Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome and good afternoon to all of you. I am Arohi Tyagi, Associate Dean here at AAFT Online. And I, on behalf of the entire AAFT Online fraternity, welcome you all to this webinar session. And let me tell you that AAFT Online is thrilled to introduce you to our diploma program in travel and tourism. And this is powered by the prestigious AAFT School of Hospitality and Tourism. Let me tell you that this 12-month program will help you learn more about this industry while preparing you for a rewarding career ahead. This program is designed to equip you all with essential skills and knowledge for success in this dynamic industry. And what could be more exciting than to learn more about the career prospects in this industry by the man himself, Mr. Sanjay Aditya Singh? Well, he needs no introduction. He is the CEO and MD of Jetwings Airways, which is dedicated to prioritizing Northeast India by ensuring top tier services. With a focus on improving regional connectivity and fostering economic opportunities, he aims to make a significant impact on the area. Under his leadership, Jetwings Airways utilizes the latest technology and modern aircraft to provide safe, comfortable, and reliable air transportation. Committed to exceeding passenger expectations, Mr. Singh emphasizes exceptional customer experiences. Furthermore, he is dedicated to sustainability, promoting eco-friendly practices to minimize the airline's carbon footprint. His passionate team shares his vision of connecting Northeast India with the world. Without further ado, let me welcome Mr. Singh. Hello, sir.
Hi Archie, thank you so much for such a you know uh, uh, invite. And first of all, I'll thank you so much for inviting me into your webinar, and also thank you so much for talking so good about us. And
It's an honor, sir.
yeah,
Absolutely.
so I'm little not very much prepared because I'm traveling. I'm in a foreign location right now. I'm in Colombo, and so already we had some meetings in the morning, so I had to rush for your event. So I'm little not very much prepared because I cannot shift your time because there are a lot of students, and huge gathering is there. So I am really I will just I'll say that it'll be apologies if I might sound very much not prepared, but anyway I will put try to give my informations, or try to give informations as much as possible, so that it will be of use. And maybe another time I will come back from my own office by then. I'll be completely prepared, and maybe we'll have one more session where I will come with a lot many technical things, and I would like to share to the students and to the fraternity. So
Sure,
so let's
sure.
let's we can start. Yeah.
Sure. And sir, before we begin, I mean, it's a privilege to have you here, and we would like to present you with a small token of our appreciation with this award, sir. The International Chamber of Media and Entertainment Industry is honored to present you the award for excellence for your outstanding contribution to the travel, tourism, and hospitality sector. So thank you
That is
once again,
that
sir.
is that is my, from the bottom of my heart, I'm thanking so much, and I am really it's a proud moment for us to accept this award. And thank you team for the entire thing, and thank you so much. I'm really privileged.
Looking forward to the talk, sir. And also to all the learners, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the Q&A box located right below on your screens, and we'll be happy to take it up. All
Yeah.
yours, sir.
Yes. So I'll just go ahead. Yeah. Can there's any interaction, or like it's straight away I need to
So,
uh
sir, all the participants are not allowed to speak.
okay,
They'll be
okay.
putting their questions like through the chat box.
Okay, okay, okay. So if I should I go through the in web this one PPT, or should I speak straight away? What is the?
I can share the PPT on your behalf, sir, and then you
You
can.
can please share the PPT on my behalf. That's the
Yeah,
best thing
sure, sure,
to
sure.
I can start with, because the PPT has a major information. After that, I'll speak. No, just take them
Absolutely.
around with the PPT, and then let's. Yes. So, when we start about travel tourism, to talk about travel tourism, we need to talk about the evolution of humankind. So, what happened? You can see that human being, when they came into existence, we are born with a little different thing that we can think. And as we have a mind, and mind is boundless, mind has no boundaries. So you must have seen yourself growing up, each of you, and you must have seen yourself thinking about places, seeing movies, seeing different places. Because what happened, this is an idea that okay, we are here, staying here at this place, how the world behaves, how the world lives, this exploration is that what exists beyond this line. Because at one point of time, the world had an idea that there is an end to the world. People were traveling, seeing where the world goes and ends, that they were thinking that the world is flat. And then they came to know that later on they came to know that no, its world is round. So you keep on, you start from one point and you come to another point. So we need to go back, you need to go back in history, and you will find that there are explorers. Before the business started, there were explorers who would just give their life, in exploring different destinations, like Vasco da Gama and so many. They used to travel for years to see places, and so this is how this was the background of it's all. The tourism is something I'll tell that it's tourism is a bigger science. It's more of a science. It's more of a it's a part of existence, because exploring places, exploring the dynamics of the universe, exploring the what do you call it, the different part of the world is in itself is a part of a human behavior. It's a curiosity to understand your environment. Are yaar, I'm born as a human. Where I'm born? Okay, I'm born in India. Okay, what is beyond India? Oh, there's Bangladesh. Okay, what is beyond Bangladesh? Okay, there is a sea. There is a Bay of Bengal. Okay, what's beyond that? Okay, there is a Black Sea. Okay, what's beyond that? There is Japan. Okay, there is a thing. There is a China. What's beyond China? There is Mongolians. What that beyond that is Russia. What's beyond that? So this is a curiosity, and this there are a lot of things. First of all, experience that curiosity, and as this world moves, I'm telling you, this is an industry. The curiosity of people to explore different places will never stop. And I'll tell you, whatever you do in life, you earn for two things. You earn in the world to live comfortably, to make a good house, and have a security, and you earn to travel. Nobody earns to go to hospital. Actually, I'll tell you, nobody earns to go to college. Nobody earns to, because see, college and school is you're bound to go because you need to study. But even getting a choice that you go and travel the world and you go to school, you'll rather you go to the travel the world. So I'm telling you something, a human being who does with love is people love to travel. All the money you earn, you want to travel, and you want to have some comfortable security for life. These are two things what 99% of the human, I always say 1% is always a what do you call it, an exception. But other than that, I'm telling you 99% people in the world are there to do two things: have a secured life and travel. Now, when you are traveling, you have questions, right? you have questions, you need to be made the travel comfortable. And and when you want to make travel comfortable, then the tourism industry comes into existence. Because travel comfortable is the sense, I want to explore, say, Himalayas, and I want to go to Nepal, and I go to Nepal, I always can't start from scratch, right? So what Nepal has designed is that Nepal has designed something called base camp. That okay, you can't climb Himalayas, but you can come to base camp. So to come to base camp, you have to have certain health, regulations. So what you do is that you come with a program. Chairman will monitor you, and then you come to the base camp. When your health parameters are fine, then you check in the base camp. Okay, this is hill. And then if you can climb, then you can climb. So what happens? This base camp is so important. If this base camp doesn't exist, 90% of the people could not even think of going to Himalayas, because you don't know the gears, you don't know the roads, you don't know the way, you don't know anything. So I'm just trying to give an example that this running of base camp, what is involved? People are coming from Germany, America, Europe. They're taking an aircraft, they're flying. Aviation is involved. When they're landing in the aviation airline, a bus is bringing them to the hotel. Hotel is involved. Hotel mein they're having food. Their F&B is involved. The agriculture is involved. Now, after they're taking food, they're going to the camp. When they're going to camp, they're getting the gears. The industry is involved. Industry is creating these gears, this machines, this rope, this. After this, when they're in the base camp, the camp materials. Now the locals who are used to those climate conditions, they're there to guide you. So local job is you are giving them, is employment is involved. Now you have to, the base camp ends teaches that okay, what is the importance of ecology, what is the importance of, how do you sustainable ecology is important, and how can you not, make that place dirty, how can you live there for 4 to 5 days and without plastic, without thing, that your understanding to the universe, the world is involved. And then you are taught, all that things, and you learn things and you experience. And then comes the experiential tourism. So you can see that different segment: aviation, buses, then hotel, then local requirement, then technology, all this is assembled. And end of the day, either it is an achievement, the people who climb and go to Mount Everest is an achievement, or it's an experience. You got it? So these are the things that you earn, these are the things that you learn. And this entire industry, this supports each other, is called the tourism industry. And I look at it as a very, 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 a holistic way, because I feel that this is an industry that shows the picture of the world in reality. Okay, it's, this industry is not like a movie industry. Like movie industry, you can design things, you can put according to the director, right? I'm a director, I design my movie. So my movie will have fiction, my movie will have, artificial effects. But when it is a, when the tourism industry defines its experience, it is a real experience. You go to the real Himalayas, you go to the real am I clear? Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Yes. Just a second. Anything to say? Hello?
To all the learners, you
Yeah.
can put in your questions in the Q&A
Yes.
box, please.
So I'm just putting it across, and I'm going forward. So as just it was by gist, it is a beautiful industry. This industry employs highest number of people in the world. This industry is going to exist. See, you have so many industries in the world which you need changes every day. If you are a driver, you actually don't mind, you don't know that job exists tomorrow, because tomorrow you might have a driverless car coming in. You are doing an IT industry job, you are working in a certain a software, you never know that after 2 years that software is going to exist or not. AI is making so many people unemployed. The automotive industry is working in a such a way, you never know that tomorrow the call this showrooms will exist. Maybe people will be selling cars over online. So when it comes to so many industries, every industry is transforming. You don't next 5 years time, 70% of the jobs that are applicable now will not exist. So you need to think, when you are defining a career, you need to think about next 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. And this tourism has existed in last 500 years, has existed last 5,000 years, and it is going to exist forever. The experience standards, the experience ways will change. Now now they've started space tourism. People have started going to Mars, Moon, something, something. So it will increase in the way it is. So I'll just take you fast. I'll take you around this thing. Travel and tourism involved movement of people from one location to another, leisure, business purpose, global significance and impact. You know it very well. This I think you'll share this PPT with our students. And the industry is a major economic driver globally. It is a $1 trillion industry, and the travel and tourism sector generated around 9.2 trillion in the year 2019. And after COVID, it's growing at world GDP is somewhere. American GDP is growing at 1.2, 1.3. Europe is at a rate of around 2.2, 2.3. India is going around 7. But the travel industry is going at 10.4. If you take the world economy, it is three times more than the world economic growth. So it is huge. It is huge. And I'm telling you, the highest employment, if you all taken together, travel, tourism, hospitality, aviation, all taken together, we're the highest employing industry in the world. So can you go for the next page? So the historical background, again, I told you, like, it evolved. Brief history of travel, I already told you that, it's been civilizations. That one civilizations was never happy in being in content. So they wanted to always explore. Though you can say that, even I tell you that the world, the earlier the wars were also part of tourism. They wanted to explore a different country, and they went with all that, then there's to fight, and there's to get into their area. So that was also, it was a part of it. So it was different civilizations. They fought with each other. They conquered their land. Again, they become bigger. Then again, they fought with the other party. So you can take it like, you can see the empires have always been, exponential. Like, you can say that a Romance Empire, they were exponential. China is still an exponential. It's been growing, and why the growing is because of the curiosity to know more, and that is a nature of human mankind. So, and again, coming evolutions and milestones, key milestones include establishment of first travel agency in 1841, the rise of commercial aviation in the year 20th century, and the digital revolution, transformation, travel planning, and booking. So, yeah, they're talking about the PPT again puts things into point, that how travel industry evolved. And with the first travel agency that actually came when you organize, because at one point of time, you a lot of people do a lot of things. It is basically an organized market. But when people come together and they say, let's divide our work, you do your you take care of the buses, I take care of the aircraft, you take care of the boat, you take care of the hotel, you take care of the people loading and something. Then what happens, we organize ourselves, and then we tell, okay, Archie, you take care of ticketing, and you take care of booking, you take care of the itinerary of people. Then the agency comes into existence. So a person who takes care of all this, part, aircraft, booking, travel, hotel, this is where the travel agency comes into existence, and it is more of a part of an organized sector. So when you organize the sector, so you can say that tourism always involved centuries and centuries, but the organization, when the sector got organized, it was the year 1841. So it is I can say that it is 200, almost 200 300 years old, organized industries. I can say that it is one of the oldest in organized industry of the world. So please, you can go for the next page. So segments in tourism is wide. Is basically you can say that leisure tourism, travel, business tourism, and adventure tourism. So see, the two tourism aspects are basically you do with your choice. So you need to understand this segment very clearly that a leisure tourism or adventure tourism is a tourism that basically you do by choice. And when I started the webinar, I told you that people do things for reasons. One reason is that they want a comfortable life. They want a sustainable, comfortable, life and they want to save money for security. Second, they want to save money for traveling, go around the world. That is a human psychology. You take your breaks, you take holidays. A leisure tourism and adventure tourism is the two tourism is more of an experiential tourism. Adventure tourism is mainly an is an experiential tourism, and it is like you tend to achieve. It gives you a mark of achievement, and you might be good in rafting. So if you rafted this river, you will try to do rafting in another more difficult terrain. So you keep on finding terrain all over the world, and you keep on experiencing it, and every experience you count and you win it. So it's adventure tourism. So and once first you will try to conquer one mountain, second Kanchenjunga, second time you will try to do it. You will always have a target. So that one day I tried Mount Everest. So adventure tourism has no end to it. Now adventure tourism, I can say that the space tourism is also a part of adventure tourism. That you are taken to the space and you are bringing it back. You be like an astronaut. But I tell you, adventure tourism and leisure tourism is a tourism of choice. So, there is a lot of plenty of time to design this kind of tourism. Like, adventure tourism, you need to design it. First of all, you need to have the natural requirement. Because suppose in adventure, it is either the rafts, either the rifts, either the mountains or the sea. First of all, that place or the country has to have that natural requirement possible. So suppose you want to do rafting, so you need to look at Gangotri. So you have to have a river flying at that, running at that thing. It has to be location that is. There should be a glacier close by. So we have it in Uttarakhand in India. So what happens? This adventure thing, if you want to climb mountains, you have to go to Everest because you have to go to Nepal. There's no option to it. So only the Everest is there in Nepal, not anywhere in the world. So you need to experience of swimming in the English Channel. You have to go to the English Channel and experience that channel, crossing the channel. So this I tell you, adventure tourism is again bounded by two things: by geography and terrain and availability of that adventure possible at that part of the country. But leisure tourism has no boundaries. Leisure tourism is an experiential tourism again, because leisure tourism, you can't say, there's lot of aspects come in leisure tourism. Leisure tourism can be a tourism that involves of coming out, taking a rest, relaxing, seeing the beauty of the world, experiencing all best of the things. It can be experiential, it can be natural, it has a different aspects. In the later part, I'll define you more into it. But leisure tourism is again a big industry. Leisure tourism is like having good clubs, good there's a lot of music, a lot of this all comes into leisure tourism, where you go and people go and party. People go to certain locations in the world where people just go to party. They just go for 6 days, 7 days. They are just having a leisure time, and so like same way like people go to adventure tourism. So these two are by choice. Business travel and medical tourism are two choices, where a tourism that is forced tourism basically. So medical tourism, how it works is that basically the medical cost in some countries are very expensive, and it is technically what happens. It is cheaper in certain countries. Suppose you do a heart surgery in America, it costs you, say, I'm just trying your tentative figure, say 1 lakh, or you can say 1 million US dollars. So But that same surgery you can do in India in 0.25 or zero point 0.5 US dollars. And in the meantime, you can come with your family and you can stay in India for a month, for 2 months in a five-star property, do everything, and still when you go back, you don't even spend that half a million, and you will get the best of the doctors. So this is coming with the family, experiencing the best of the medical facility, and and that gives you a choice again. So, but you are bound to do your operation. That is important. So you are still, you are forced, but somewhere you are made to experience the best. So in that, what happens, this also deals with different dynamics of medicine. So like that, there are different countries who have come up big. There's a certain countries, like who have developed themselves as there's a waving of the hair. Some countries have developed so much that if you want to have a heart operation, like in India, it was in South India. There's a hospital where Narayana used to do hundreds of operations a day, heart operations. So medical wise, different countries have expertised into their way, and the tourism has helped them, because influx of people for particular trade has asked that industry to develop into a stage that they have become the best. And you will never get anything of that level, because the competition, higher the competition, higher the advancement, it is the best will always come out. And business travel is, again, it's a big thing. Right now I am in Colombo, so I am not here for leisure things, but I landed in I took a cab, I took a car, I came to the hotel. The industry is involved. I'm staying in a property next to the where I've taken a hotel that's just next to the sea. It's a Indian Ocean. And I'm also looking at it. I'm also feeling, when I came back, still I felt so great. So somewhere the industry, when there is industries all around, the industry is behaving, going around. I found Germans, Europeans, in the aircraft was loaded with tourists. So though it's a business, but somewhere you are using all the aspects of tourism. So business travel is again a part of it. People will keep on traveling, and the industry is giving it a big support to the business profile of the world, because tourism industry is giving a support to the entire business community. Because of the tourism, we have the hotels, we can live comfortably, we can do our meetings, we can do our what do you call it, all that, and do great things, and that helps us to develop things. And today, in a call of a thing, I get a car, I'll get requirements. If I have my guests coming in from different countries, I can take them around, I can show them the city, you know so this travel industry is again a big, functional industry that supports the international business in a big way, and that supports medicals in a big way. So I tell you, this travel industry, like the leisure travel and regional tourism is a, you can say that is a part of tourism. Is an aspect that is inside us, and business tourism, medical tourism is something that is supported by our travel industry. You can please go on the segment. This again, I told you this very clearly, that in airlines are the key players, because they are the people who are taking you all around. They are taking you from one place to the other place, and you can plan the itineraries according to them. OTAs have become so significant nowadays that earlier the travel agency has technically moved online. I can tell you that you have the choices. This is so easy to make, because see, earlier what happened, one problem was there before the OTS came into existence, was that how do you know who is what? You got a point. Like we made a booking in a hotel, say in Colombo, from India. I have no experience how the hotel is. I just know the ranking listing, and I can see the government list, and I do a booking. I come here, and then I find that I'm in a dire state, because nobody, no third party is telling you, giving guarantee. Now OTs are so open. If I come here and I don't experience, while checking out, I write 10 things about the hotel. That no clean bed sheet, no this, no that, no thing, nothing, no one come in, never come here. This is not a great place. and you have it and you can't delete it. It's going to Google, it's going to OTA platform. There are 4,500 reviews. You got it. So what happens? The OTA is coming into field. I feel that it has given a big competition to the hotels, and hotels can't take it as a joke. Like they have to deliver if they are taking price. Because if you told it like you can't sell your mango, khatta mango twice. It's like if you have no quality, you will come down in the list. So your rating, your things, everything will come down, and you can't sell your room at a good price. So it's all connected, because if you want to sell a hotel at a good price, you see, you'll find that in the same location, you'll find you the better, infrastructure. You'll find one hotel's rate is 20,000 rupees, the other hotel rate is 4,000 rupees. 18,000 rupees is what they guarantee you more, clarity, and they guarantee you more services. In that the services are guaranteed, people experience is guaranteed. So people don't take a chance, they go with one brand. They have a hotel that is at a lower rate, still they don't choose it. Because so this is what you can say, that there's an online reputation is concerned. Online agencies have made travel tourism very, very crystal clear, very, very, very clean. So what happens, there is no, nowadays people can travel comfortably because they know they have a thing of story of 4,000 people who have written the reviews. They can read it, they know what's going on, what's happening. Also they have a mobile, this something they have, it's the most powerful tool. It is well connected, and and this, you have the world choice inside it, you can book it. So I say that the best thing that has evolved in tourism is OTAs. And um, and and then it is keeping everybody, like the hotels, the airlines, operators, even the tour operators have to be very serious in their business. Because now the end user, the traveler, is everything. Because you are coming from one platform or the other platform. And if you're not coming from any platform, you have Google Devta. So you can, that online and this internet and this, it's a big power. And I tell you that this gives big support to the industry, and also the end user, and also to the traveler. Can you go to the next page? So career opportunities, I tell you that it's not it's first of all, I'll tell you that the industry is boundaryless. There is absolutely no borders into it. So if you're looking for a industry, that industry serves your purpose all over the world. Because travel industry knows no boundaries. Because a travel agent is sitting in maybe in Gurgaon. He's doing a booking of Croatia. He's doing a booking of Africa. He's doing a booking for Paris. He's doing a booking for Colombo. A person is sitting in Colombo. Travel agency is sending people to US. Is send people to Europe. And see, this industry is so closely linked. We know where the human resource requirement is and how it's required. And when it's an industry, if you want to, and you can go places. You can go places. There is no boundary. I'm telling you, there is no boundary means there is no boundary. The world, you want to go and work in Europe, it's the best industry to come up and go, and is the travel industry. It can be the hotels, it can be the travel agencies, it can be aviation, it can be any of the airline industry or travel industry indirectly. So broad range of career options already in various sectors, including hospitality, travel agencies, event, tourism. Importance, flexibility, and adaptability in career paths. This dynamic requiring professionals and adapt to charging trends and customer preferences. So these are huge requirement. If you are good in sports, you can choose, like you can take up, if you're a good swimmer, you can take up a career in there are a lot of places in the world where people go for swimming. If you're a good climber, you can take up a good activity job. If you are good at you know guide, if you want to work for the hotel, I'm telling you that this industry is boundaryless. And it's not important that you are joining only a travel agency. You can join You can join any of its allied industry, and you can prosper like anything. Can you change this? So again, I've been talking about agency, travel agencies, like rules is responsible. I already decided, told you that you are doing the booking, you are making. See, there are two kinds of tourism. Again, I'll tell you. Okay, this is very important. I missed it when I tell you. There is two types of tourism. One is inbound tourism, and one is outbound tourism. So inbound tourism is a tourism where people come to you, where this both part is taken care by travel agencies. Inbound tourism is like, suppose I am from Assam, and we are promoting Assam for inbound tourism, so that people from all over the world come to Assam. So what we divide is that we have made a ship in the river. The river ship is the longest experience that you can get on a river cruise. And now these people are coming, they're taking the river cruise, and they're going all over places. When the river cruise stops, they go and look over the forest. So this is inbound tourism, where the economy of our place, the our region is going big. That is where the people come from other places and explore your places. And the second is outbound tourism, where we go and explore other places, like people, families, they go for holidays. Sometimes they go to Paris, next time they go to Germany, next time they'll go to Switzerland. So all these bookings, when you're making their hotels, their travel, their packages, it's a huge, huge, huge business. This is outbound tourism. So when there is a inbound tourism, it's a capacity of a country, and it takes a lot of requirement, because when to develop a inbound tourism, we need the part help of the government to develop those kind of facilities for the tourist. We have to have natural things, natural places, like we should have beautiful, all that place before why the people should come and visit you. You have to have something, so you have to have some points, like you should have, either you have beautiful hills, you should have beautiful lakes, you should have beautiful forest, all these things. And there are points which develops inbound tourism. That's a big subject, how you make inbound tourism, and how you be the part of growth part perfect aspect of inbound tourism. Because for that, entire community has to come together. You have to make the country clean, you make everything clean, so that more and more people come and have a better experience. We should not have crime. No, there's a lot of things that, on the name, maybe on the next webinar we'll talk on this, because this itself, inbound tourism is itself a big subject. So it needs a lot of aspects into it, from from crime to experience, to safety, to security, to services, to cleanliness, to hygiene, to food quality, training of chefs, to roadside food. Every small things are involved in inbound tourism. Outbound tourism is again something that we learn from the world. Like, we can go to the we can travel the world. You need to experience, because life is short. Wherever your time, you go and experience. So this agencies take care of two things: one is inbound tourism, one is outbound tourism. And entire travel agency and travel world rounds in between this. And as you can say, there is immense growth in this industry. And see, and first of all, to skills required, I'll say that you should love life. You should love promote meeting people. You should love traveling, and you should be happy go lucky person. The industry is yours. This are the skills required to go ahead. Yeah, I think we are covering the what is travel agency. And this agency is somebody who takes care of the entire plethora of requirements are taken care by the agencies all over the world. Yeah, you can get the next page.
All right. Also, sir, we are flooded with questions. So if you allow me, may I take a few
This
questions?
is this is all done. I think we'll just finish this your PPT, and then
All right. Okay,
yeah,
sir.
that's better. No, just finish the
Yeah.
PPT. I think another 2 or 3 pages left. So yeah, so I just told about the fun fact, skills, roles. Tour guide is one of the aspect. Go next. Hospitality management, I already told you, these are the industry like where it serves. These are again a career prospect. Yes. Event, yes, this is big. People are crazy about this because marriages, like India's are famous for doing fat weddings. We just recently we had Mr. Ambani's son's wedding. You can see how big it was. Wedding that has gone to around 750 million. So this is crazy. So people have money, they make it big. The destinations weddings are happening. People are traveling, aircrafts are involved, parties involved. And then the agency makes a lot of money. We make very happy. We go and we all the industry makes money. It's good. So I really support as much as possible. And also I'll tell you one thing. If in America and Europe we have a new industries coming up where people pay to come and attend a wedding in India. This because it's an again an experience. So the per person rate is around $30,000. So it's huge. So you nowadays people are doing marriages and they're putting it in experience. So experiential tourism, yes, it is like events are like big. It can be music events, it can be it can be sports events like all like IPL. What is IPL? It's a part of tourism. You know, the world over players are coming all over. Like game is happening in Delhi. Everybody from all over the world is coming and seeing the game. Cricket, sports, World Cup sports, Olympics. It's all is a if you look at bigger aspect, it's all part of tourism, boss. So tourism is involved in a big way, big way. Travel writing and photography, yes, I tell you, this is big. This is big industry. I am like people, every industry, a hotel that is new hotel that is coming up. First, they are looking at the people who write on travel who write on travel. You come, you write to them, they will pamper you like like a king and queen of thing. You This is an industry. I tell you what amount of money you make, you don't make. I can't say you that how much money they make and are they happy with it. They make big money also, but the kind of respect, the kind of the industry is following you. If you are a good travel writer and a good blogger, the world is under you. And this is as much experience you do, as much likes comes to your account, you go bigger, 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 bigger. You start charging 10,000 rupees for one write up, maybe you'll be charging more than that. Like when you're writing about, later on you might start writing about the government, about the so this is big. Starts writing about small things, then write about individual properties, then you write about the aviation. You can This is big. Definitely, I tell you, you can look at it. And airline is definitely airline. Cruise gives you a lot of money. Ships gives you a lot of money. You can make 5 years, 10 years in cruise, can give you a big bank balance. You can come back and do whatever you want to do. And airlines are definitely, yes, airlines have now a very, very, very sustainable business. And sustainable tourism is again we have to look at, because tourism has to be, it has to be today, it has to be tomorrow. We have to keep the environment clean. We have to see that. Look at global warming things. We have to take care of users of electricity. You have to look at users of everything that spoils the universe or spoils the world. So we have to be very much eco-friendly, so that we take care of the environment properly. Sustainability is very important, and sustainable tourism again is a subject that it's a big subject. It's a very, very, very big subject. So technology and travel, again, we talked about the impact of industry. The world has changed because of technology. IT has changed the entire plethora of business. It has given more power to us. And you can be analytics, you can do analysis, you can do, if you are an BE, you can look at IT jobs. You can be somebody who makes prices, designs prices. You do work on algorithms. Algorithm is a big thing that happens in travel industry. Every time the rates of hotels are changing, algorithms are managed. Every hotel have their algorithm people who are doing from IT and industry has a part of it. If you're in IT, try to come to hospitality industry. You have big, 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 big prospect here. Yeah. Education and training, yes. If see, the two things is that you learn by experience or you learn by education. So there are two way you learn, and if you want to learn about experience will take a lot of time. I tell you, learn by education and then go and experience. So education anytime, yeah. So let's go for this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you can
So
ask.
we have many questions here with us. So to begin with, sir, Nivedita wants to ask that how did you begin your business journey in tourism? What hurdles did you face, and how did you overcome them?
So it's a long story, Nivedita. I was a graduate. I started this company when I was only 21, and we just had idea to do something from the college. We came out, and I was a IT graduate. I came up in the year 2000 when there was a problem called a Y2K. A lot of people from UK and US. I was like other IT graduates who wanted to go to US, as my brother is now. And this Y2K happened, and people were coming back from Europe and America. So we thought to do something more here. Then I started this company, and then my initial part was like consulting. We were consultants. We used to work on different consulting, thing was to give ideas. And because that time India was evolving, there was no many five-star hotels, there was not much. But India came up with a big policy, open policy. The market became open at that point of time. Then where like countries like hotels like Hyatt and all they started entering India. So I understood that India will be shifting to service industry because India was initially a poor country when the British left us. So our main focus was agriculture. And after agriculture, our focus was into industrialization. And India never went to industrialization. We found that industrialization is not taking that shape. India rather went to IT. And one thing, when IT India took over, we understood one thing, that India will be a future of hospitality and tourism, that is services. If services are going to come back from Europe at a better price, it's going to come to India. At that time, I was intelligent enough to understand that this is an industry. That industry is going to be big, and that was started. And we started with a small company in two-room. Consulting different ideas and prospects. And with that, we slowly grew up. And in 4 years' time, we launched Jetwings. And Jetwings became a big brand where we started catering into education, training, and lot many things. We took projects where to do hotels and so many things. And then the airline happened, and now we are what we are. So it is, as I tell you, that you asked me that how it started. Yes, it started with an idea, and it started with a thought. And we also had nothing, no money, nothing. We just started with a small place. We took a rent, some friend's house, made a small office. And then यहाँ पे tourism में idea sales. So we had one big idea, like we did one. We have Kaziranga, we have Assam, we have Manas. Got we're blessed by good forest, and and then we came up with an idea of the Great Elephant Safari. We sold it in Europe. There's a lot of things. So maybe I'll tell you, but I'll tell you one thing: start small, wherever you are. If you want to start into business, start it now, and you will get ways.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that advice, sir. I think it must have motivated all of the learners here.
Yeah. We started very small, two tables.
Yeah, every big business starts small and then they grow.
And it's 17, 8, 20 years, right? I tell you, it's 2001. We
Yeah,
started in 2001, and with two tables. Yeah.
absolutely great. Okay, another question by Nick, and he's a small agent, and he's asking you any tips if you can give him how to generate leads and how to grow big.
Okay. Nick, first of all, I'll tell you that to as you are small, you need to understand. I'll not say nothing is small, nothing is big. Okay. For you, what is important, where you can impact is that you can impact in personal service. So whatever client you meet now, you first of all, I'll tell you very small. Aram se, I'm telling you, gain confidence of sir's wives. So, so if you have a client coming in, because her sir's wife is somebody, ma'am is somebody who's going to take decision at home, but she'll be quite keep quiet when your sir is coming and meeting you. So talk to ma'am, tell ma'am, आप यहाँ पे जाओ, यहाँ पे घूमो, I'll arrange everything, and whatever you say you do. Have less clients, give big service. घर पे चले जाओ, you know, वहाँ पे you make special itineraries, tell them, hey hotel ma'am, I have experienced myself, and give a personalized service. Do it for 2 years. You'll slowly will build your own things. Don't think about big data. Think about personalized data and try to send people, get connected, tell them that okay, the holidays is coming, where you're going this time. Okay, slowly you start building your data and be as much personal as possible. If you're getting personal, they will not go through mmts, they will not go through thing, and try to give them services hassle free. You know, आप वापस आओ, pay me, give, have some money, so that you can do their tickets. And don't actually deal with be careful again. Don't put all your money to somebody you can't get return, but try to have a very personal thing. It'll make you big in a very short time.
Thank you so much for giving those tips, sir. And so Jagdish is a little confused whether he should opt for a career in travel and tourism business. So if you can just, throw some light on this, whether he should, whether he shouldn't.
Jagdish, actually, you need to think about yourself. Okay, what actually you want to do in life? If you think that you are what you are made of, like, suppose, see, travel people are different kind of people altogether. You should have the flair. All the good travel agents I have met, they are very different. They are alag hote hain. Like, in fact, today I met yesterday. I met a friend of mine. I asked him what you want to drink. People are drinking Glenfiddich and everything. He wants to drink the local food drink. You got a point. So these agents and agencies people are very different. They love world. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप सोचो कि आपको क्या करना है, आपको दुनिया घूमना है, आपको अलग अलग जगह जाना है। सी, आप अगर एजेंट बनते हो, आप अगर 20 लोगों को लेते हो, 20 लोगों के साथ आपको भी पेरिस जाना पड़ेगा। आप भी 20 लोगों को लेके पेरिस घूमोगे। यू गॉट माय पॉइंट। तो आप मतलब एक बार पेरिस तो आप पहली बार ऐसे जाओगे, दूसरी बार आप पेरिस पूरा जानोगे, फ्रांस पूरा जानोगे, यूरोप पूरा जानोगे। और अभी यू आर यंग, नेक्स्ट 10 years you can go with the group. After 10 years you become the owner of agency. You hire people like you who will take the groups. You got a point. But खुद पहले तो खुद करना पड़ेगा यार। So अगर वो तुम में है कि yes, I can go, I can go to Colombo and not seek for my mom's food, you know, you are independent, you can travel around the world, you are not afraid, आप डरते नहीं हो, आप कहीं भी जाकर रह लोगे, कहीं भी जाकर सो लोगे, कुछ भी कर लोगे, you are the guy should be in the industry. अगर वो तुम्हारे अंदर है, go for this industry, you'll be a happy person. I don't know how much money you will make, you never know where you make money, but I tell you, you'll be a big person.
Okay, thanks for the advice, sir. And one last question before we
Yeah.
end this. That Harshit wants to know that how should we enter into this industry? Does any kind of a formal education related to this industry help us? Can it? I mean, can a diploma say help entering into this
See,
industry?
I tell you, education is something that shortens your time. See, it's not a industry. I'll not tell you that this industry is a rocket science. Okay, but there are a lot of aspects in this industry. First of all, you need to understand what the industry is all about, which segment of the industry attracts you. It's like, you don't know and you keep on striking and you end up with a bad experience. Suppose you might not be a event guy, you may not like to host a sports event, you may not like to host, you may not be a music guy, you may not like to host a musical event, but you may be a very good nature guide, you know. So this aspect of yourself has to be explored. The part of tourism that I want to explore, because tourism itself is a big industry, And until you dive into it, you will not understand. Suppose you dive directly in the sea without learning swimming, it's very high chances that you get drowned. What the institute does, it makes you learn swimming. It tells you that if you swim in this swimming pool, you swim like this. If you swim in the river, you swim like this. These are the threats that if you do in the river, there might be sharks. If you swim in this swimming in the sea, there's this problem. And this is all about the thing, your SWOT, strength, opportunity, threat. It's all packed in your learning period. And once you come out learned, then you go and face, your idea, you have your brain, you can think that yes, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this. Then you can connect your dots. Okay. So it's like becoming a vague person sitting without compass in a forest. Rather, this education is your compass that will give you the direction. So if you in the sea without compass, still you might come to shore, you may not come. But if you on the sea with the compass, 90% chance that you will come to the shore. Compass is your education. Simple.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for answering this. And thank you so much for taking out time for all the learners. And I'm sure they've benefited a lot from, your talk. And we've enjoyed it thoroughly. And thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much. It was my privilege and my privilege to entire team. Thank you so much. It is definitely, and also my team back home. They are really, they were excited. They were not confident that I'll make it or not. I used to take Rhythm, Christy, all of them. They are really, I'm thankful to all of you. And Arsi, I'm thankful to you for taking it so nicely. And
Thank you, sir.
we had some
Thank you.
small glitches, but I hope it all went well. And we'll have more webinars where we'll talk more on it. And all of you, I want you that let's take out some time more, and we'll work on subject. Thank you.
Yeah, and to all the learners, I would just like to tell you that, as Mr. Sanjay said, that we'll be having these kind of sessions in the future also. And also, we are having a diploma course in travel and tourism, and our course is curated by top tier industry experts. And, we have diverse modules in which we'll be covering topics like tour guiding principles, digital marketing strategies, and travel agency management as well. And you would also be getting practical insights and personal guidance into, what are the latest trends in this field and how to excel in this field. So certain things, certain professional skills which you would be able to learn in this program would be strategic planning and policy design, operational management, financial management and budgeting, customer service and interpersonal skills, leadership and team management, negotiation skills, technology and software proficiency. Also, we'll be telling you how to build on the interpersonal networking skills and how to build and maintain these relationships within the industry because they play a pivotal role in your growth. And in case you want to inquire more, you're free to call on these numbers because we have a new batch starting on 17th of August. So in case you want to, inquire anything, please note these numbers down and we'll be here to help you. Thank you so much, Mr. Sanjay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.